It is, of course, about control over society, and the people who are suffering from gender dysphoria are the pawns in this ideology. The reality is that's not what the transgender ideology is about at all. And it doesn't, by the way, the ideology isn't also about the best interest of the people who suffer from gender dysphoria, because you all know the basics of what a transition is. Not to get too graphic or detailed, but there's the social transition where you start dressing, cutting your hair like the other gender, and then there's the surgical transition. Well, the surgical transition, the secondary part, that's the part that they say, oh, well, it lowers your suicide risk if you go through with this, if you have gender dysphoria. Actually, there have been studies done internationally, specifically in Europe and Scandinavia, that shows that a year after the transition surgery, suicide rates remain static, which means they remain the same as preoperative rates. So this isn't about the well-being. This isn't about the well-being of the individual either. Not at all, not by any stretch. It is, of course, about control over society, and the people who are suffering from gender dysphoria are the pawns in this ideology. They're not the ones whose rights are being fought for. They're not the ones who are being defended. They're not the vanguards of the next civil rights, I think is what the latest phrase is. They're not the vanguards of the next civil rights movement here. No, they're victims here. They are being victimized. They're being victimized when they're already in a vulnerable position by the left, who wants to use them to push their own political agenda.